it be that this whole case investigation matter between OSP Kisi Ejabin and Paul Adom Okyere could be based on sentiment? Welcome to Matters Day. My name is Nira. Could it be that this whole case investigation matter between OSP Kisi Ejabin and Paul Adom Okyere could be based on sentiment? Or probably something else? I mean, I'm in no position to justify that, but as time goes on, maybe the truth of the matter would eventually be revealed. Now, let me take you through. Paul Adom Okyere, who happened to be the former chairman of the Ghana Airport Company Limited, GACL, was detained by the OSP on the 31st of July 2025, yes, for an investigation in connection with Revenue Assurance Audit contract. So Paul Adom Okyere was alleged for securing or awarding a contract without the full approval of the entire board. After them, I'm breaking down. According to Paul Adom Okyere, this whole issue between the Ghana Airport Company Limited and then Evertex was that Evertex made a proposal to the board, say they have ideas on how the company, that's a GACL, can generate revenue in order to help the country in development and a whole lot. And Paul Adom Okyere, who was then the chairman of the board, said he right now is in no position to actually discuss issues related to procurement. Inti Uncle MD who happened to be Mrs. Yvonne Nana Efriye, about the whole proposal and whatever happens, Paul Adom Okyere was expecting say anka Mrs. Yvonne no ebeba ne ho no abeka chen say boss Evertex for ba me ho no ye din komowi and this is the final agreement and contract no ye be approve na say ni say, but then Mrs. Yvonne nso amfa hwe one na me bon komo bia nkire amfa Evertex for ho no obeti ya ne say the contract had been awarded. And as at now, OSP, I inviting into his office, say, how come you, board chairman of Ghana, former board chairman of Ghana Airport Company Limited, will approve a contract without the consent of the entire board? And I'm betting Mamotia say, there is no way one can take a decision or award a contract without the involvement of the entire board. Irrespective of who you are, you can be the chairman, you can be the secretary, you can be administrator of the board. Once the members of the full board is not aware of the whole contract, there is no way that contract has to be awarded. Tenumuna OSP air to to Paul Adom Okyere no afa ensem nimu. Na abra na otutu na no and OSP catch Paul Adom Okyere say, while the investigation is ongoing, you have a chance to secure bail, but then with a bail term, no say what they won japade esisi awa. And no na Paul Adom Okyere say there be OSP. Me need japade bia o me di mo. I don't have any property in my name. No OSP say, hey Paul, what you di? I say aine. Oni japade bia. I say Paul, what you di? I say aine OSP. Me need japade bia o me di mo metumi de si awa. OSPC woni ba ko posi me ne japade ba ko kra Ghana o me di ma me be si awa. No OSPC you. Te numu ana Jaspon Group of Company to the rescue. Omo ombai no mebo Paul Adom Okyere to secure his bail term, and now he's walking around freely despite the ongoing investigations. Now you be wondering why all of a sudden Jaspon Group of Company so Jaspon Group of Company happens to be the owners of Metro TV. Metro TV no once na Paul Adom Okyere oye ejuma wonti as a boss on the muntumi hwema omo employee enkwa ahoche musa, they have to come to his rescue and help him once they have the means to. In 2019, there was a case between the then OSP Martin Amidu versus Mahama Ayariga. Yes. So in the year 2019, charges were held against Mahama Ayariga for fraudulent evasion of custom duties and taxes, and also dealing in foreign exchange without license, as well as transfer of foreign exchange from Ghana through an unauthorized dealer. In terms of the charges we in buy na OSP, Martin Amideka said there be charges we amadi be or no. These charges are not under his remit. Just say any charges on no to imagine so are conducting investigations. Nan so asema or no OSP Martin Amidu no I drawn attention no person can wasem. Eye Emrena Mahama Yariga eka say ope car loan. And that car loan, no, he managed to retrieve the funds by allegedly conniving with a private company to retrieve the funds. And after he retrieved the funds, he managed to get 3 cars from Dubai and imported the cars to Ghana. Normally, cars in Ghana, no, once the cars are passing through the port, you have to pay your import duties. And Mahama Yariga still import duties because as at then he holds a public office. So once he's in a public office, no, he's not going to pay that import duties. That is so basically at that moment he was abusing his office by failing to perform or his duty, that is paying the task or the import task. And no na OSP Martin Emidu a trainer suye na brand na ncha so ne kwaso no or no Mahama Yariga no a present application to High Court and they say OSP no ba investigate no Mahama Yariga no na mo ni fie etwemo ni fie kwenim, so he's in no position to be the OSP as at then, so he can't come and investigate him over any issue. And a High Court say, hey my friend, you can't come and tell me what to do, and push us some the chain, and they literally dismissed that case. Now with that whole issue going on, there was speculation said OSP trying to drag Mahama Yariga's ears were because they have their own, banter and issue going on because they have more pro asasibi hunta. I say OSP action so basically that whole investigation process was based on sentiment. Now let me take you to recent. See asema ye kan wasem. OSP Kisi Ejaben and then PAUL ADOM OKYERE. Just some few weeks ago, PAUL ADOM OKYERE did an editorial just like what he always does on Good Evening Ghana. He did an editorial against OSP Kisi Ejaben. Say, on TS say, OSP, you request for armored vehicles and other luxurious vehicles. Saying,
you go and sit in taxpayers' armored vehicle and come and tell us you are born in India. What are you talking? You cannot resign. How is he going to resign? You are sitting in taxpayers' armored. Get out from the armored vehicle and go to your house. You come and take taxpayers' money to go and 3.5 million to go and buy 2 cars and come and sit there and do Elton, OTT, Abo Onibia, then balderdash like that. Who does he think he is? 43-year-old boy. You take taxpayers' money and go and buy armored vehicle. 43-year-old boy.
Are they won't mean treat normal Toyota Elantra need to be on fair and you will change now pay armored vehicles and you can't be say Mercedes need other luxurious vehicles. Are they without you driving those luxurious vehicles, can't you operate in your office? And numuna, it's like this case triggered OSP Kisi Ejaben. And I ask again, could it be the same way in our OSP train PAUL ADOM OKYERE? So could it be the same way is based on sentiment? As of now, Ghanaians, we are all like widely alert. Yeah, so you need the hot pan because we want to know how far this investigation is going. Because typical Ghana, assembly based on foolish case. We don't know the head and the tail of the story. And then it will keep moving left and right. So now I can say, oh, I forget the case. No? And that's on change special prosecutor, change a Supreme Court judge. That's what they'll do. So they will forget about the issue. No. So Ghanaians are very keen on how the investigations between the OSP Kisi Ejaben and PAUL ADOM OKYERE is going to go. Because you can't just come and brush the faces of Ghana with statements and accusations. We want to know that at the end of the day, one person is guilty, one person is at fault, and there has been a prosecution. This has been Matters Day right inside Core Media Studios. My name is Nira. If you have any concern, don't hesitate to drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe and tap on the bell button so that whenever there's an update, you'll be the first to get informed. See you next time.